Hey everybody, Lone Wanderer here. I'm going to bring you a video just detailing the Fasnacht event, and I missed this last year, and I had to buy the masks. I had to look around for them for a while in the vendors, and I just thought I'd let you know, don't miss out on this, because it only does come once a year from what I know. So you're going to want to get some of these masks, and let's get into this. So you're going to want to come to Helvetia when you find, or when you see the Fasnacht Day event pop up. And you're going to want to talk to the Master of Ceremonies here. He's pretty much in the middle of the town at a bridge, and he's going to make you find 5 robots. Now, they're not always the same 5 robots. Here's one of them. He's called the Butcher. You find him, and you have to go around and kill all these little animals, unfortunately, and pick up the intestines and bring them back to them and put them in a meat cooler. Now, like I said, it's not always the same 5 robots. There's a couple I didn't cover here, I didn't have footage for, but it's a real easy part of the event to do. I'm sure you'll figure it out, and I do detail it anyway. I just don't have footage of it. I'll get into it. Another robot you're going to find here is the Joyous Musician, and if he spawns in, he's a really easy one to do. You just go up and talk to him, and then you play an instrument for about 30 seconds to a minute. It might even be a minute. Nah, I'd say about 30 to 45 seconds. But and then that robot's done. You need to complete all these little missions for these 5 robots before you can progress any further. Another one I didn't have footage of here is he'll spawn right back here in this house, and you'll have to collect rad toad eggs for him. You just go down in the river right there. There's tons of them. Another robot that you will find, you have to collect these porcelain steins for him, beer mugs basically. And he's in the hut in the back here, and you'll have to deliver 10 to him, I think. Yes, it'll be 10. And that's another little mission you have to do. Like I said, it's not always the same 5 robots, but you will get used to it really quick, because there's only like 7 in total anyway. Another one here is the honey one. There's 2 honey ones. One of them is the beekeeper, and you have to protect him from the honeybees. So you have to kill like 3 or 4 honeybees, as you see me kill right here. Very easy to do. They're low-level enemies around here, like 1 shot and I killed him. Very simple to do. Another one, this is the other honey maker one pretty much, or whatever you want to call it, a beekeeper thing. So you have to get wax. And where I was prior to that is the best place to get the honey, is where you talk to the robot that wants you to defend his little hut. And then after you do all these 5 objectives for the robots, they will all meet in the center of town if it doesn't glitch out, which it will sometimes, and you will start the parade. Now I want you to listen to something here. So that music will be playing all the time while the robots are following him. And when you hear it cut out like it did, it like goes, that's when you know a wave of enemies is coming. So just make sure you're paying attention to the music from the robot that's leading the other robots. He's like a Mr. Handy, and they're Protectrons. So just listen for that cue, and then you'll know enemies are coming. And the first enemies that you're going to come across are these rad toads. They pretty much only come from right in front of them and across the bridges I'm showing right there. Very easy to defend them. 2 people could do this. 1 person I'm sure could do it. I don't know about flawlessly with 1 person, but it's very easy to do actually. And that's your first wave, and then they're going to walk across the bridge, and we're going to get to what happens at the second wave. And so once that music cuts out again, you're going to want to be looking for these suiciders. You're going to get a bunch of super mutants that are going to spawn in. About 50% of them, at least, are suiciders, and they will take out your robots. And that's not what you want to do in most circumstances, because the only way you can get uncommon and rare masks is if you have all the robots alive, which I will get into a little bit later. So anyway, after you defeat all the super mutants, this is the last place you'll come to, which is right at the end, and you're going to get a wave of wolves, stingwings, and a mega sloth. The mega sloth will always be a legendary, and once you complete this event, you will get a random legendary. So you get 2 legendaries from this event minimum, which is quite nice actually. And once you destroy all those enemies, there's the mega sloth right there. Once you destroy all these enemies, you're just going to go up to the like the fire thing here, little campfire thing, I don't know what they called it, and you're just going to want to light it, and that's going to complete the event, and it's as simple as that. Not a very hard event to get good at. Trial and error is what works for me. I pretty much beat it every time I try, and I didn't even do it last year, so I'm sure you'll figure it out really quick. Some tips is that you can use a flamethrower and a certain perk card, I think it's called Friendly Fire. You can use that to heal the robots, so you might want to have that in case you know you need to heal one of them, because like I said, you can only get the uncommon and the rare ones if all the robots survive here. And this is a list of all the masks that you can get from this. And yeah. The rare ones have about a 1% chance of dropping, by the way, if you have all the robots alive. And that's about all I know for this, everybody. I hope this helps you guys get some good masks, and let me know in the comments what you get. Take care.